Yoy, welcome to Mount Panorama. Did that sound Australian enough? I don't know. But if you watched me on Monday, you would saw me absolutely mess this up. I stream all the new daily races on Monday, 7 p.m. So be sure to tune in on my YouTube or Twitch if you want to do Twitch. But there were a lot of stupid drivers. So I went off stream and was like, you know what? The pressure of being watched by one person really scares me. So let's just not do that. Right off rip, dealing with KA, lagging his ass off. So I was just trying to stay clear of him. Go down this long straight here and just really try to settle in. Get into this race. It's a long one. It doesn't feel that long, but each lap's like 2 minutes. So I mean, it ends up being like a 20-30 minute race, but then you got a pit stop in between. So it's not that long, but it's like it's not a sprint race basically. It might be considered in some people's minds, but just trying to avenge myself because I knew I could win. I had a couple chances on stream where I came close to winning, and either I made a mistake or some dude wrecked me. But I love this track. This is probably one of my favorite tracks, and this track with Group 3 cars is either pure chaos or like the best race you've had in months. So this one was that. This was one of the best races I've had in months. And that wall messed me up numerous times. I love that whole mountain section, just how technical this whole part is. And then we see Mauricio jumping up 4 spots. So we'll rewind it, look back at that, see how that came about. Look at it. Look at the tomfuckery. See, with my luck, the dude wouldn't have ghosted, and I would have drilled that dude right in the ass. So, whoa, pause. Did not mean to say that. But you understand what I'm saying. Like, I would have hit him from behind. God damn it. I would have ran into him. Alright? I would have ran into him. Come down this long straight. I don't know the names of these corners. I'm not some weird nerd that knows all the names of the corners. I just like going fast. So, hit our braking points. Make sure we do what we're supposed to do. And that's a pretty clean, tidy first lap. Up 2 spots. The view of the leader, he's not getting away from me. So that's good. That's good to know. And we're going to bring it forward. Probably a lap or 2. Look at this. A 3-way fight for the lead. Each one of us could really have a shot at this. And I think that's what I like. Like I said, this course, if you could just get away from all the idiots that don't know how to drive. And he didn't mean to do that. He was flashing me because what I'm thinking is he misjudged the brake zone because he had slipstream, so he was gonna go in. He went in a little too hot. So no harm, no foul. I didn't get any damage. It annoyed me, yes, but we move on. Up this mountaintop section again. God, I love this section so much. When you get it right, it feels good. Might be better than sex. I don't know. I don't have that. I play this game all the time. Coming down here, just can't stop. Luckily, thankfully, I didn't get a penalty, but I knew coming in, I was like, okay, well, this is terrible. I might as well just try to undercut them with tires, and then leader went into the pits. So I was like, yes, I definitely have to go into the pits. Just go ahead and switch, put on the mediums. If I was on the mediums, I would have stayed out. I still would have pitted a little early, but I would have stayed out. But we switch to the mediums, and we get right back out there. I'm not going to let you see the pit stop. And then we get right out into traffic. See, like I said, this is where you're at the part. This Corvette driver is an absolute menace, and then this dude in the VW Bug in front of me is in a VW Bug. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. He's not quick. And he's kind of in my way. So I could tell he was slower, so I kind of got a little impatient. Probably shouldn't have done this, but yeah, I kind of bumped him. But whoops. I mean, nothing really happened from that. I just passed him. But oh well. I mean, like I said, I got a little impatient. But nobody's race was ruined. He's already down in 8th. So. And then this Corvette, watch. Like, I saw this going in. Oh, almost wrecked right there. I saw this Corvette, and I could tell by how he was taking these corners. I was like, this dude is super aggressive. If I can stay in this range right here, because the only other dude that's on mediums right now is probably me and Rens. And then now Mauricio is pitting, so then we're going to see where we come out. But I am not used to the mediums yet. Need a drink of water. And kind of Bennett, so that ruins my chances. I come out right behind him, which sucks. So then it's all about catching these guys. I'm thinking by the time we cycle out, I'll take a P3. But anything can happen in Mount Panorama. Like this absolute buffoonery. I round the corner and I'm like, what is the leader doing in front of me? This is the technical leader. After everyone pits, he would have technically been the leader, not anymore. But watch this. A little bit of Haji Baji, a GTR driver. Just for once, the GTR driver's not at fault. Take a picture, because that might be the only recorded time in history where a GTR driver has not ruined someone's race. He may have in the replay. I just didn't check. I might need to. I think that may be funny. Anyway. Yeah, that Corvette driver is wild. Look at this. Look how much time I gained on him. Like, this is what I love about this mountain section. Like this, the first 2 corners on the track, I'm not very good at. But once I get to this mountaintop section, I can kind of pull people in pretty quickly. Just because everyone knows how dangerous it is, so they get kind of nervous. Again. This BMW in front of me is technically the leader. After everyone cycles a pit stop out, the BMW in front is technically the leader. So this is a 3-way battle for first. We've been battling for first for the past 5 laps. And I think that's amazing. It's so much fun. Getting a little brave on the outside. Light bump. Nothing. Look at the move. Look at the move. I might be a good driver. And then this I don't know about. I don't know if I did something wrong here. But I'm defending on the inside. And I'm not talking about this. This isn't wrong. I'm just being really defensive. I kind of hit the brakes a little early here just so I can make sure I covered the apex and he hit me. So that's not too bad. But I kind of braked a little early. This is what might be a little 50-50. So I went to block, but then I realized like I shouldn't have done that. So I kind of moved back over, and then the track slightly goes to the right, and then he has no room. So it looks like I shoved him off, but look, watch. I don't move my wheel after I realize, oh shit, I shouldn't block him. And then it's just like the track like slightly goes to the right, so he was on the grass. I don't know. I didn't want him to think that I just shoved him off because I was making very clear that I'm going to stay right here in the middle. But I also gave him nowhere else to go, so he kind of had to back out. Anyway, catching up to the BMW. And I don't think any one thing I did was making him nervous. But you see, I don't know if you guys feel like this, but when I'm in front and I see someone who's like 4 seconds and I'm driving and I know I'm driving well and I look up and it's 3 seconds and then I look up again and it's 1.5, that starts to weigh on your brain a little bit. And I think this is what's happening to him because I was like 2 seconds back when I was fighting with Rennes, and now I'm right on his bumper. So I was like, okay, well, what would make me nervous? And I just kind of lean out a little bit. Right, you'll see it right here, maybe barely. I lean out and just flash my lights at him, just to let him know, like, I'm here, dude. And I think I do it again. I do it a couple more times. So, like, anytime you see me, like, think I do it again here. But regardless, I don't think anything I did made him nervous. Just the fact that I was there kind of makes someone nervous. So I'm 0.8 behind him. We're coming down to the wire here. Going down this long straight, and I make a mistake in this corner. I get super close and then just hit the gas and don't let off the gas. So I lightly tap the wall, but I think this dude realized that I kind of went wide and then tried to gain time on me and cut the corner too close, bumped the inside and smacked the outside, and got a 1.5 penalty for hitting the wall. The wall penalty on this track, what a move. What a move on the outside. But the wall penalty on this track is kind of ridiculous. It's a little bit too much. It will straight up ruin your race if you tap one wall. Thankfully, I got lucky this race, but there'd be times where like I would lightly graze a wall and get like a 1.5. And now we're just trying to gain as much time as possible because third is still looming. He's only 2 seconds back. So one mistake, 1.5 penalty, and the lead's gone. So trying to extend that gap. And we do extend that gap. Final lap of the race. And we just take it easy. Nice little coast. And a little bit of shimmy to let you guys know I did it. I finally won a race. That was a fun one. That was a really fun race. If you want to see me Mondays, I'll be posting this at 6:30 on Monday. Come watch me at 7. I'll be streaming the new daily races. Hang out, have a good time. I want to get into other games. I'm waiting on iRacing to go on sale so I can practice that game. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So hoping to see you guys in my Twitch and or YouTube stream. I'm going to put the links in the description and on the screen. Also, don't forget to buy Sly. 30% off BOGO when you use my code Noobsy. Alright, appreciate it. Later. See you.